It's time for Columbus Sports Live. Columbus Sports Live is presented by Mercy of Columbus. Also by It's time for the Titans on your new home for Columbus High School Athletics, Columbus Sports Live.
And good Monday evening. It feels weird saying that since we're doing basketball, but welcome on into the postseason as the Lady Titans will kick it off for us here with the quarterfinals of Stubbs State. Both teams with a quarterfinal first-round game. That's always nice to see. Lady Titans tonight. Quarterfinals, you typically think an easier opponent. Not going to be the case tonight. It's the 4-seed Titans taking on the 5-seed Bulldogs here in Titan Country, and a team that has been back and forth. Lady Bulldogs picked up the win the first time these two teams met, and then Titans, who I think was a much improved team, picked up the win the second time around. We'll bring you all those scores and more coming up here in just a little bit. We'd like to let you know that Columbus Sports Live is presented by Mercy of Columbus. You don't need to travel for quality, compassionate care with Mercy of Columbus right around the corner. They're local, they're reliable. That's Mercy of Columbus. You can learn more at mercy.net. So we will take a quick 2-minute timeout, and we will kick off the Vital Signs pregame show where we're going to talk about Sub-State. We'll look at the bracket a little bit and see who the Titans could maybe be facing if they get past this point and how the Titans match up with the Bulldogs tonight. We'll be back here to Columbus High School on the Vital Signs pregame show after this.
Columbus.
Having the right branding, graphics, and overall look to your business is vital. Luckily, there's Vital Signs in Columbus. Vital Signs Sign Company has been the 4-state's choice for vibrant, eye-catching signage since 2001. From small stickers and leather patch hats to lighted pole signs, digital signs, banners, and more, Vital Signs takes you from concept to design to installation. Up your graphics and promotion game with Vital Signs. To see more of their work, follow them at facebook.com/Vital Signs Sign Company or call 620-429-3000. Call's service is outstanding in their field, especially for those that are stuck, outstanding in their field. Call's carries a wide selection of farm, industrial, and heavy-duty tires, all from the best brands in the business. And they've got farm service trucks ready to go. Plus, Call's continues to be the place folks go for car and truck tires, repairs, oil changes, and so much more. If you're in the market for new tires in Southeast Kansas, make the right call to Call's Service, 620-724-4121. See more at callservicellc.com.
As one of the oldest banks in Southeast Kansas, Exchange State Bank is proud to be locally owned and operated. Exchange State Bank provides quality customer service supporting the growth of local businesses, agriculture, and the financial needs of families in the community. With competitive savings and loan products, online banking and mobile deposits, free debit cards, and more, Exchange State Bank is working to earn your business. To earn more, call 620-429-1873 or visit esbks.com. Exchange State Bank, you're not just banking, you're banking with friends.
When it comes to your health, there's no need to travel. Mercy Hospital Columbus offers an array of outpatient services such as physical therapy and infusions. Mercy also has private room swing bed services and respite care. The ER is open 24/7 with low wait times. Mercy cardiology physicians can even serve patients here. Choosing a small community hospital allows you to remain close to home while still receiving important medical care. Eliminate unnecessary time and travel by choosing Mercy Hospital Columbus.
And welcome back here to Columbus High School as we kick off the Vital Signs pregame show here. First pregame show of the postseason. Always like to see that. The Titans' execution is vital to their success, and at Vital Signs, they know how important execution is. That's why they help you through the entire process, from design to installation. You can follow them at facebook.com/Vital Signs Sign Company. So, not an easy first round, a little more talented 5 seed in the Galena Bulldogs. This team has picked up one win over the Titans, so they split the C&C. The first time these two teams met was back on the 24th of January. Titans lost in Galena 47-39 over the Bulldogs. That loss was revenged on the 17th here at home. They won 46-38. They actually gave up some points towards the end, and what seemed like a really far apart matchup for a long time actually ended up being decently close at the end, but shows you that Titans learned the lessons the first time around. Galena, I believe, had everybody healthy in both meetings, and so did the Titans. I don't know if that was the night or if the Gerard night was the night that we only had one bench, but we picked up more now, and so hopefully we'll be able to get things going pretty quickly. That's going to be kind of the main key to this game, is to score quickly. If Columbus can hit it from the outer perimeter, this game's good for them. Because Sarwinski, she likes to take that weird-looking 3, and it doesn't matter how weird-looking it is, it goes in. And that's really all that matters. So I know they've probably talked about her, like we've talked about before. Sarwinski is no secret. The talent that Galena has as far as in the paint, outside the paint, it's no secret. Sarwinski is the all-time leading scorer. She's been a starter for probably 4 years, and they use her well. So it's something Titans, I'm sure, have talked about a lot going into this one. The boys have a little easier first-round game. The girls on this side, this one already starting off a little bit, already starting on the difficult side. This is one of the harder sub-states in Class 3A, just looking at all the brackets. We'll pull up the girls here, and you can kind of see how things may play out past this point. Like we said, this is a postseason, so if Titans lose tonight, they're done. Season ends. The only season that it ends is our foreign exchange student Claudia, who hasn't had much minutes, but you know what? She's still a part of the team. But other than that, you're only losing one member of your squad, but you still want to keep that momentum going and try to get this young group a little bit more experience. Looking at the bracket, Cherryvale comes in as the first seed at 16-4. They are playing Baxter Springs tonight, so based on record, Cherryvale will win that game, and that's who we will take on if we win tonight over the Bulldogs. So big matchups the entire stretch. Even if we pass through Cherryvale, you're most likely going to have Frontenac on the backside of that. So there's this is not going to be an easy route in the sub-state. This is probably the hardest sub-state, I believe, just competition-wise in 3A. On the girls' side. So something that we really have to note is that no matter how this sub-state goes for the Lady Titans, their improvement over the season, I think, has been awesome. To see them actually finally getting some wins over opponents that you wouldn't dream that we would beat back on December 2nd. The fact that we're already approaching March and the progression this team has and how young they are, this team's got a lot of potential and a lot of talent to work with over the next few years and grow. So I can see this team being very good here in the next few years. We'll take another quick break. We'll look at some other sub-state matchups going on around the area tonight, and we'll also talk a little bit about the boys bracket tomorrow, how this game's going to play out. We'll return here to Columbus High School in 2 minutes.
Make the most of the next harvest, navigating a changing business landscape, or planning for the next chapter in your life. The professionals at Prime Accounting Solutions are here to help. With 10 locations, Prime Accounting offers convenient, friendly accounting and tax services at a fair price. Payroll, bookkeeping, business planning, personal tax filing, and more. And now Prime is the place to go for insurance. Titan fans can find us at 404B North Grand in Pittsburgh or call 620-232-7305. To find a location near you, go to primeaccounting.net. Roto-Rooter is proud to serve Southeast Kansas, offering sewer and drain cleaning, as well as septic and grease trap pumping 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. From toilet clogs to video inspections, sewer line repairs to complete replacements. To make an appointment, call 620-231-5630. That's 620-231-5630. Roto-Rooter, proud to support area high schools and student athletes. See the rad in names and numbers. Having the right branding, graphics, and overall look to your business is vital. Luckily, there's Vital Signs in Columbus. Vital Signs Sign Company has been the four-stage choice for vibrant, eye-catching signage since 2001. From small stickers and leather patch hats to lighted pole signs, digital signs, banners, and more, Vital Signs takes you from concept to design to installation. Up your graphics and promotion game with Vital Signs. To see more of their work, follow them at facebook.com/Vital Signs Sign Company or call 620-429-3000.
When it comes to your health, there's no need to travel. Mercy Hospital Columbus offers an array of outpatient services such as physical therapy and infusions. Mercy also has private room swing bed services and respite care. The ER is open 24/7 with low wait times. Mercy cardiology physicians can even serve patients here. Choosing a small community hospital allows you to remain close to home while still receiving important medical care. Eliminate unnecessary time and travel by choosing Mercy Hospital Columbus.
We're back here to Columbus High School on the Vital Signs pregame show, getting ready for this sub-state quarterfinal matchup here. If the Titans win tonight, they will travel to Girard, Kansas, where they will take on, well, we'll pull up the bracket again, and we'll just show you. And it seems that everybody likes to go through the walkway as I'm talking all at once, which is nice. Anyway, Titans will most likely be taking on the Cherryville Chargers up at Baxter, or excuse me, not Baxter, up at Girard. We'll make the long trek down there. The one couple conditions I have about Sub-State is, do I got a spot to film, and is there pretty good internet? And Girard checks both of those pretty nicely. So we did have technical errors the time we were there. Those were on our side, not Girard's. So I'm fine with going to Girard. You know, we got a nice spot, a good setup, pretty much just a top of their visitor section, and we get a good view of the court. So the technical issues were with our audio, and that's just because I was an idiot and kind of forgot how to plug it in, and then our backup system failed on us. So now that we've kind of figured things out audio-wise, unless nobody can hear me, in which case what I said isn't true, going to Girard, long trip, but that's okay. We're not going to complain about it. Like we said, good internet, good place to set up, nothing wrong with that. But yeah, they'll be taking on most likely Cherryville. If Baxter pulls out a miracle, that would be fantastic. I wouldn't mind that at all, but you know what, we'll have to just wait and see. A decent crowd here for the girls' game. There's still a lot of things, or there's still a lot of room in the mezzanine area, but most of the bottom looks to be filled. I'm hoping for a big student section tonight. I know the girls' games don't always receive the crowds that the boys do, but kind of wish they would sometimes, especially when you get into the postseason, and that energy from the crowd kind of helps the momentum, especially when you're at home. You know, take advantage of the fact that you earned this first round home game and get a good crowd. So hopefully we'll have a few more people trickle in here within the next couple of minutes. We will take another 1 minute break. We'll come back, get you the starting lineups in the tips, and then we're set for this action. We return here to Columbus High School after this.
Having the right branding, graphics, and overall look to your business is vital. Luckily, there's Vital Signs in Columbus. Vital Signs Sign Company has been the four-stage choice for vibrant, eye-catching signage since 2001. From small stickers and leather patch hats to lighted pole signs, digital signs, banners, and more, Vital Signs takes you from concept to design to installation. Up your graphics and promotion game with Vital Signs. To see more of their work, follow them at facebook.com/Vital Signs Sign Company or call 620-429-3000. Call service is outstanding in their field, especially for those that are stuck, well, outstanding in their field. Calls carries a wide selection of farm, industrial, and heavy-duty tires, all from the best brands in the business. And they've got farm service trucks ready to go. Plus, Calls continues to be the place folks go for car and truck tires, repairs, oil changes, and so much more. If you're in the market for new tires in Southeast Kansas, make the right call to Call Service 620-724-4121. See more at callservicellc.com.
When it comes to
A location near you, go to primeaccounting.net.
I used to drive an ambulance as an EMT, and I've always tried to be a safe driver. If people knew what I know, lives could be saved. In my car, if I see a truck or bus taking a turn, I know to take my time. When big vehicles turn right, they may swing wide to make the turn. If you try to sneak in, well, it's a lesson you'd rather not learn the hard way. When trucks and buses turn, let's you and I wait. It's our roads, it's our safety.
Roto-Rooter is proud to serve Southeast Kansas, offering sewer and drain cleaning, as well as septic and grease trap pumping 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. From toilet clogs to video inspections, sewer line repairs to complete replacements. To make an appointment, call 620-231-5630. That's 620-231-5630. Roto-Rooter, proud to support area high schools and student athletes. See the rad in names and numbers.
What would happen if I had to pick up the phone, call 911 for one of my family members or one of my neighbors? What would I do if no one was on the other end to respond? What if there was no 911? So you can be a part of the solution.
Anybody can be a firefighter. Male, female, younger, older.
We have school teachers. We have leaders in business.
Is me, you, anyone that wants to be.
There is no typical firefighter.
Having the right branding, graphics, and overall look to your business is vital. Luckily, there's Vital Signs in Columbus. Vital Signs Sign Company has been the four-stage choice for vibrant, eye-catching signage since 2001. From small stickers and leather patch hats to lighted pole signs, digital signs, banners, and more, Vital Signs takes you from concept to design to installation. Up your graphics and promotion game with Vital Signs. To see more of their work, follow them at facebook.com/Vital Signs Sign Company or call 620-429-3000.
Question: what will you find on all over-the-counter or OTC medicine packages to help you choose the right drug and use it safely? The answer: the drug facts label. This label lists the medicine's active ingredients and purpose, how much to take, and warnings you should know before using it. Remember, even OTC medicines you buy without a prescription can cause side effects you don't want. So follow the information listed on the drug facts label. For more information, visit fda.gov/drug facts label. A message from the U.S. Food and Drug Administration.
Welcome back to Columbus High Schools. We're getting ready for the
Galena Bulldogs
starting lineup.
for number 2.
We will start with the home team, the Columbus Titans. They should be home on the scoreboard. It's home game. I don't know why they wouldn't. I know Substate's kind of wacky sometimes, but that's okay. For Columbus, it will be number 0, sophomore Katie Mooney.
Burgess.
Number 3, sophomore Briley Johnson.
Titans. Sophomore
Number 5, freshman Ellie Helms. Number 12, junior Ava Harmon. And number 25, junior Macy Allison. For Galena, it will be number 2, as soon as I find their full names, Riley Boyce, sophomore. Number 3, junior Arista Sturgis. Number 10, senior Mia Sarwinski.
Number 12, Leslie Strong.
Then they're going to start freshman number 12, Morgan Strong.
For the Lady Titans,
And
12, Ava.
I believe number 34, junior Megan Fields.
For the Bulldogs, junior number 34, Megan Fields.
And I was correct. The Titans are in their home whites, red letters and numerals outlined in gold. The Titans are coached by Matt Leet, assisted by Ty Sills. The Bulldogs on the road in navy with gray letters and numerals outlined in white. They're coached by Zach Shockey, assisted by Tara Bailey.
Well, Tara Bailey.
The 4 and the 5 seed playing it off here to see who most likely faces the Charger of Cherryvale. Not set in stone yet. If Baxter pulls off a miracle, then I'll eat my words, but I'm sure the Titans have kind of looked ahead and prepared for that, but they got to get through this one first. Not an easy first-round game for either team. Both teams have a win over the other, so no team, and certain that kind of cliche that's always, it's hard to beat a team 3 times. It's not as hard to beat a team twice, and both squads looking to do that here tonight. Ready for the tip. It's Johnson and Boyce. And Titans will control it off the tip. Here's Helms starting us off offensively. Like we talked about earlier, quick scoring tonight is what's going to be the key really to Columbus, because you got to watch Sarwinski. She can hit it from anywhere. There's 3 on the way from Mooney, too strong. And that will be Sturgis. I guess she let it roll out of bounds. It'll go to Galena, and they'll get their first try at knocking some points down. It'll be Sarwinski taking it up. No secret about her. She's Galena's all-time scorer, right in front of her brother, Brett, who nailed that bracket last year. Sarwinski family. I'm not sure who's the better athlete of the two, and they'll get a pushing foul. And Galena's going to start at the foul line. That will go against Katie Mooney, first personal. Sturgis at the foul stripe, and she'll try to knock it down and set things up offensively. Sturgis, first one rattles in. I don't know if Galena was a little sloppy last time these two teams met, but Titans, she's shooting 3? I filled up 2, but okay. Sturgis will miss the second. Third shot on the way, and nothing but net. So she makes 2 of 3.
2 of 3.
And Galena's got an early lead, and there's a turnover. There's Boyce. Gotta watch it, because don't get sloppy with the passing. There's Sarwinski. She'll fake Helms, drive into the lane, and her ball stripped away. Here's Mooney going the other way. So that all worked out. Turnover in general. Columbus ends up with it. Mooney over to Johnson. Helms in the corner, and they'll whistle her for a travel. Trying to drive in near the baseline, and ball will go back to Galena. One of those games where you really just have to watch that out of perimeter. They got a lot of people that can shoot it, and there goes Sarwinski from downtown, too strong. And that was Fields that came down with it, and she'll bounce pass it outside for Boyce. Stuck in traffic, will bounce pass for Sarwinski. Inside for Fields, up and under, no good, and they'll get a whistle and a foul. And Fields will take her turn at the line. That'll go against Ava Harmon, first personal. So Titans getting a little rowdy in the paint early on. First one on the way from Field rattles out. A little sloppy inside. You got to clean that up. Field's second one is up and in. So Galena off to a 3-0 lead, and Helms will throw it away. There's Sarwinski for 3, no good. I'm going to watch her, and that'll be a jump ball tie-up. And Coach Lead will take a 30-second timeout as his squad's a little sloppy early on. They'll try to corral him in. I think the nerves are getting to him a little bit here early on. 6:19 left to go in the first quarter. We'll take a 30-second break, and we'll return to Columbus High School after this.
Service is outstanding in their field, especially for those that are stuck, outstanding in their field. Coles carries a wide selection of farm, industrial, and heavy-duty tires, all from the best brands in the business. And they've got farm service trucks ready to go. Plus, Coles continues to be the place folks go for car and truck tires, repairs, oil changes, and so much more. If you're in the market for new tires in Southeast Kansas, make the right call to Coles Service, 620-724-4121. See more at ColesServiceLLC.com.
That was a 3 on the way from Morgan Strong, and Galena out to a 6-0 lead. And Helms sloppy with the passing, will throw it away. There's Boyce on the breakaway. Her shot no good. Mooney comes down with it, and that's a reach-in foul in the backcourt. And Coach Leet telling them to calm down. They're trying to work quickly, which I get, but and we did talk about scoring quickly, but the point of scoring quickly is to find the looks that you need. Burning clock tonight, especially in that second half, if you're up, is going to be a key thing in this game. That one was... Do I hear the... Okay. That was the chicken song playing in my headphones, and there's Mooney from downtown, no good. Ball tipped around. Here comes Boyce. I don't remember seeing her the last time, and loose ball on the floor. Here's Sarwinski. She'll fake a couple of defenders, and she'll turn it over. Yeah, the Coach Crane forgot to stop the chicken song at the PA table. It's all right. There's Mooney over to Ellie Helms. He'll take it inside. Out for Johnson. Now inside for Harmon. You got to get some points. She loses the ball in the lane. Here comes Boyce on the other end. 6 out. 6-0 here. Sarwinski. Over to Boyce on the baseline in the corner. Here's Sarwinski again. Inside for Fields. Ball tipped out of there. Helms will steal it. Ahead for Mooney, and Mooney will take it up. No good. Ugh. And Coach Leet getting a little worried. Fields barely controls the pass, and she will throw it away. It'll go back to Columbus. So you need to score on this possession. You know, Galena can run this thing away. As Trinity Green set to check into the ball game. Titans sloppy here early on. Ugh. In the postseason, you really got to keep it control. Ava Harmon will check out. Helms to Mooney. 4:44 left to go here in the opening quarter. Johnson, Allison in the corner. Here's Mooney. Tried to set it up from the outside a few times. It hasn't gone in. Jump shot on the way from Helms short. Allison will tip it in. Mooney saves it right before it goes out of bounds, and Titans will reset things offensively. Trying to get things going. Mooney from way downtown. Oh, looked good. Johnson for the putback, and she lays it up and in. There you go. Finally getting something on the board. 2-6. 4-point ball game. There's Fields. Tries to answer on the other end. No good, and they're going to get a pushing foul underneath the board. As Trinity Green grabbed the rebound, it'll go back to Columbus. That will go against Fields. It's Megan Fields, her first personal, second team foul. So Emma Smith will replace Fields. 35 for 34. All right, tick down the numbers. Titans have another opportunity to score here. Here's Johnson. Sloppy work early on can lead to better work later, so I guess that's all we can hope for at this point. Bounce pass from Mooney to Johnson, and they'll get her for a travel. Ugh.
Substitution for the Bulldogs brings in number 12, Morgan Strong.
As Morgan Strong will check into the ball game for Galena. 2-6, so a low scoring affair here so far. Columbus on pretty good defensive effort. They trap Sarwinski in the lane, and they'll get a pushing foul after Sarwinski had already let go of it. Okay.
Fouls on number 25, Macy Allison.
That will go against Allison, her first personal.
Team third.
Sarwinski bounce pass inside for Strong. That was Boyes who handed it off to Mia, and she takes her hand at a three, airballs it, and it'll go out of bounds. Back to Columbus. And there goes the Columbus crowd cheering airball. I shouldn't have said the word. .328 left to go here in the first. Helms over to Green. There's Mooney. Mooney at the top of the key will drive it inside and throw it away. Here comes Sarwinski. Can they beat her to the foot race? And she is. Euro step no good. That was Boyes for the putback. And she gets her first two. What happened? And Sarwinski, I think, having some pain in her leg. I don't know what happened. Coach Leet wanting an explanation. Ball is with Columbus, but
For the Bulldogs, number 3.
I guess they're going to have to pull Sarwinski out. You don't like to see that. She's in a little bit of pain. Looks like she walked it off, and I think she just kind of told her coach, I'm okay. But, okay. Well, I guess she's going to check back in here in just a minute. Just give her a breather. Sarwinskis are tough, and Helms will drive inside, and they'll get a whistle and a foul. A blocking foul against Sturgis. First personal.
First, third for the Bulldogs.
Team fouls tied at 3. Johnson will inbound it for Helms in the corner. She drives it baseline and loses it. I believe they're saying it'll stay with Columbus. Now, yep. Johnson will try things again. From underneath the basket, and she throws it away. Well, we need to keep working here. Luckily, Galena has missed some opportunities at the basket. Sarwinski back in. I mean, she walked it off. I mean, I think Coach Shockey was just kind of taking her out in precaution, which is a smart move. There's strong bounce pass for Sarwinski. Nearly had her pocket picked. She'll back it out near the logo. Here's Boyce. Boyce takes it inside, throws it up off the glass and good. She's got 4, and it is now an 8-point game. Ugh. Not the night to be off offensively. There's Mooney from downtown, no good. Ball tipped around, and Galena will control it. Here comes Sarwinski the other way. A little Euro step in traffic. Shot's no good, but they'll get a whistle and a foul.
Foul on number 5, Ellie Jones. Sends number 10, Mia Sarwinski, to the line to shoot 2.
Sarwinski at the foul line. Knocks down the first. That's her first points of the game.
Checking in for the Bulldogs, number 21, Harley Shoemaker.
Fans are going to need to come back in a big fashion here, trying to keep themselves alive. Sarwinski has pulled it, or will try to pull it here with double digits, and she does. Galena up by 10. Columbus needs to start scoring and fast. Set up shots inside the paint. Don't worry about the outer perimeter right now. Take it when you have the room. You have some wiggle room in scoring. Green on a double team will trap it and throw it away in the backcourt. And that is the 10,000th turnover already tonight.
Substitute for Lady Titans brings in number 25, Macy Allison.
Sloppy. There's Sturgis from 3. No good. Mooney will grab it, and there goes the camera. It's back. And it's gone again. Better cords is the key to keeping that thing up. There's Mooney. Outside, here's Helms. Over to Johnson. 3 on the way from her, no good. And tipped around. Ava Harmon can't get her put back, and Allison will lose it underneath the basket. Another shot attempt, and it's tipped around, and finally a foul call. Ugh. Several putback attempts, and none going to fall. 4th team foul. It's a blocking foul on Riley Shoemaker, her first personal. Riley or Briley? Marley. I was way off. There's a shot to go from Ava Harmon. Cuts it back down to single digits. Need to get a little closer than that. There's Boyce. Sarwinski for 3. Ooh, avoided near death there. Here comes Allison. She'll hand it off for Helms. Get going offensively. Work on this. Under a minute to play first quarter. Johnson from the outside. Too strong. And Mooney saves it. on a double team in the corner. She'll take it baseline, jumper off the back side of the backboard. Titans will still corral it. Helms for Harmon. Bounce pass once again for Helms. Here's Mooney. Harmon in the corner, bounce pass inside for Allison. Turns and looks, shot no good. And here comes Galena. Shooting not good tonight. Not a night to be off, you know. If you can hit them, knock them down kind of like you did the last time these two teams met, you definitely had a shot, but not looking good so far tonight. There's Sturgis. Strong, 5 seconds. And that pass stolen away. Just enough time if you can throw it up at the buzzer, and she lays it in, and they will count it.
Beats the buzzer.
So a nice steal there. Hopefully that's going to lead us to some momentum. Titans have cut the lead in half for Galena. We will take a 1-minute break, and we'll come back with second quarter action from Columbus High School after this.
Calls Service is outstanding in their field, especially for those that are stuck, well, outstanding in their field. Calls carries a wide selection of farm, industrial, and heavy-duty tires, all from the best brands in the business. And they've got farm service trucks ready to go. Plus, Calls continues to be the place folks go for car and truck tires, repairs, oil changes, and so much more. If you're in the market for new tires in Southeast Kansas, make the right call to Calls Service, 620-724-4121. See more at callservicellc.com. Is proud to serve Southeast Kansas, offering sewer and drain cleaning, as well as septic and grease trap pumping 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. From toilet clogs to video inspections, sewer line repairs to complete replacements. To make an appointment, call 620-231-5630. That's 620-231-5630. Roto-Rooter, proud to support area high schools and student athletes. See the rad in names and numbers.
Six to 12. Columbus on a sloppy start, but they did have a breakaway bucket from Ellie Helms to round out the first. Momentum from that, it will be Titan basketball. Hopefully, will allow them to get something going here in the second. An out of perimeter shot would be nice. There's Mooney. She'll take it in, and she knocks it down. There you go. Let's hit some shots. Columbus back within one possession. There's Sarwinski. She'll take it inside, finds an opening. She's mauled in the lane. Shot no good, but a whistle and a foul.
Fouls on number 12, Ava Harmon. It sends number 10, Sarwinski, to the line to shoot two.
Sarwinski at the line, the second personal on Harmon. Sarwinski will knock down the first. She's got 3 in the ball game, all of them from the from the foul stripe. Hasn't hit a shot from deep yet. Something to be noted of. Second one, nails it. That's 4. All of them from the same spot. There's Mooney. Another 3 here would be nice, but any points of all, and Columbus will turn it over. Not nearly turned it over. Mooney, now Helms. She'll drive in. Jump shot at the elbow, way short. And I don't know what that was, if that was a pass inside or not. Sarwinski inside the lane. And then we'll get a jump ball. Alternating possession will keep it with Galena. There's a shot on the way from Boyce, too strong. Mooney will box out and come down with the rebound. Nearly lost it. And working on a double team, and she'll be mauled in the backcourt.
Fouls on number 34, Evan Fields. Her second, 10th.
Second personal on Fields. Team fouls tied at 5, so each team with a couple to give here. Johnson over to Mooney in the corner. Back to Johnson. Here's Harmon. Trying to set up something from the outer perimeter. There's Allison inside. I'll back it out to Helm. She tries her hand out of 3 and knocks it down. There you go. Back to a 2-point game. Just when you thought Galena was going to have this one in the bag, Columbus has pulled themselves back in it. Here you go. There's Boyce inside for Fields underneath the basket, too strong. And Mooney will grab it and can potentially tie or take the lead on this possession. There's Johnson, long to George. Does grab the rebound. Will back it out for Mooney. Out of perimeter three. Off the mark. Johnson grabs it in the corner, hands it off for Helms. Ball still in possession. There's a jump shot from Helms. Short. She gets her own rebound. The putback no good. And Allison couldn't control it. A lengthy possession there. So it's good to see the Titans are getting rebounds. And there's a three on the way from Boyce, and she got the foul. Oh. He knocked down the triple and will take a trip to the foul line. She'll shoot three.
On number 25, Macy Allison.
It'll be the second personal on Macy Allison, and that was just a.
Right, avoid.
You always try to avoid them when they take the shot. You never try to. I mean, if you think you can get a clean block, but not when you're down. Move back to 5 points. Sturgis, luckily, they missed the first shot, so I guess she was shooting a 1-and-1. I thought the ref held it 3. That was my bad. Which is good. Mooney will try to answer on the other end. Long style, and she does. There you go. Now's the time to hit him. She's got all of her points, 6 here in the second quarter. Sarwinski will take it in short, and here comes Harmon. Helms in the backcourt, working on a double team, will escape it. Harmon hands it off for Briley Johnson, now in the quarter for Mooney. Helms, and she throws it away. I didn't know if that was going to work out there. There's Boyce working on Johnson. It'll go out of bounds. And Galena fans wanted a foul, but Helms had her hands up.
Substitution for the Bulldogs. Number 20.
So that will bring in number 22, Kinsey Holden. Sarwinski looking to inbound at left baseline for Fields. Outside for Riley Boyce. She's trying to take him from the outer perimeter. She throws up a shot, no good. Harmon will get it. Titans have yet to tie this game. They can do it here on this possession. Mooney thought about the three, passed it up. Johnson. Outside for Mooney again. Helms will take it from the baseline, no good. Green tracks down the rebound. Mooney, top of the key, knocked it down. There's the lead, and Coach Shockey wants timeout. It's a 30. We'll take it with him. Mooney's starting to warm up. We'll return here to Columbus High School in 30 seconds. Welcome back to Columbus High School. Titans were down by 12 points at a point in this game. They've crawled back up, and they are now in the lead only by 1. But the fact that they're in the lead at all shows that you can never give up on a team in the first half. Or in the second half, for that matter. But the fact that it's sub-state. There's a bounce pass from Smith inside for Sturgis. She nearly threw it away. Smith corralled it. And there's Boyce at the top of the key, trying to find an opening. Here's Sturgis. Fake the three from the outer perimeter. Outside for Smith, and they'll get a foul on the floor. I think they're going to get that one on Harmon. That's their third personal. Smith at the foul line. Ruby Stover checks into the ballgame to replace Harmon. Now that we have some kind of bench to go into. Stover joined the team back on the 14th against Baxter Springs, so she hasn't had a lot of time. I think she did play last year. Smith will knock down the first and tie it. Now it's one thing Titans got to be wary of is that most of Galena's points tonight have come from the foul stripe. And we'll count them up here at the half and see how many. There's 2 from Emma Smith. She knocks them both down. And Galena back with the lead here, 18-19. But a lot better looking score than what it was just a few minutes ago. Had you thinking, what are we doing? And then finally we've corralled things together. There's Johnson. She'll drive baseline, stuck in traffic. There's Stover, and she's mauled going down. Maybe a little acting there, but that's all right. We'll take it. Galena with no more fouls to give. They'll get that one on number 10, Mia Sarwinski. First personal on Mia. Mooney inbounds at left baseline. We're getting ready to. It's it for Sarwinski, Mooney, and they'll get a double dribble. And they'll go back to Galena. Titans have played a lot better than this, which is good because hopefully they've got a second half to corral things, but I've seen games lost in the second half too. Also, the matchup on the PA tables monitor is not right. We're not playing Parsons, but they do have the Vikings logo on there. That's okay, I guess. There's Boyce. Over to Sarwinski. Nearly lost it. She'll try her hand at a 3. No good. She'll fall down. Stover corrals the board. Green didn't even know it was intended for her. She picks it up, and there's... No, well, they're going to wave off the shot. I don't know what the call is. I guess they're going to get a foul. It's not going to be a foul situation. Sarwinski will inbound it for Galena. Stays with Galena off the turnover. That's okay. Pressure working on him. There's that was strong, and she throws it away right into the hands of Briley Johnson. Hands it off for Helms. Here we go. Trying to take the lead once again is Columbus. Inside for Stover. Bounce pass for Mooney, and she throws it away. Here's Boys working on the other end, and there's a charge. That's a charge. Galena fans not happy about that call. Mooney falls down. That will be the second foul on Riley Boyce. First offensive. And there comes the Boo Birds of Galena. Got them on either side tonight. Sub-state. Intense rivalry between these two towns is incredible over the years. 2:55 left to go in the first half. Helms will direct traffic, hand it off for Riley Johnson in the corner for Mooney. Up top for Johnson, inside for Stover. She takes it at the foul stripe and knocks it down. Picks up her first bucket of the ball game. Titans back on top, 20-19. Crowd looking a little better than what it did when we started this game. And in there intense, and Sarwinski goes inside the lane and gets mauled. I can even tell from here she got hit pretty hard. She'll take her turn at the foul stripe. Both teams in the bonus. That will go against Helms, her first personal.
Number 10, Mia Sarwinski to the line for a 1-1.
Mia Sarwinski at the line to shoot a 1-1 for Galena. Not going to miss them, but we can always hope, right? Sarwinski will knock the first down. All of her points tonight have come from where she's standing, so that's something that Titans have really need to keep noticed of in the locker room, is that she hasn't made a bucket from anywhere else. She'll miss the second. I stand corrected. So the game's tied all, 20 all. Helms over to Johnson. Left wing for Mooney. Top of the key. She'll drive it inside, back it out for Johnson. She tries her hand out of 3, too strong, and Stover tips it out of bounds. And it will go back to Galena. There's 2:08 left to play.
Number 34, Megan Fields.
So Megan Fields back into the ball game. That was Sturgis atop for Strong. Across the court, bounce pass for Sarwinski outside. There's Boys nearly lost control of it. She'll take it up top for Sturgis. Back it out for Boys. I think they're trying to get a loose ball from the outer perimeter, and there's a foul inside the lane. Boyce will go to the foul line. And this one's going to be on Briley Johnson. Her first personal, 9th team foul, so one away from a double bonus for Galena. First shot for Boyce is up and in. That's her first points at the foul stripe tonight. She's had a couple of jumpers and a 3 in there as well. Second one, nothing but net for Riley Boyce, and Galena back on top by a bucket. They earned it in 2, though. And that ball nearly thrown away. Johnson corrals it off the foot of Galena. There's Mooney for 3. No good. Titans will get it. Johnson on the wing. Here's Trinity Green, and she threw it away literally right into the hands of Galena. Sturgis, Stover on her. There's Boyce open 3. No good. Avoided death there. Sturgis corrals it. Here's Boyce. She shakes the defender out for Strong. She tries her hand at a 3. Rolls off the rim. No good. There's Fields for the putback. And she lays it in.
2 points. Second Fields.
Galena now back on top by 4. Under a minute to play here in the first half. Mooney for Green, long pass. I'd clean that up. And she throws it away into the hands of Sarwinski. That's twice now that Green has thrown it into the hands of Galena. Here's Sarwinski. Her shot no good. Boys will corral it. 38 seconds. A top for Sturgis. Thought about the 3, passed it up. Wrong. Hands it off for Mia Sarwinski. Tries her hand from the corner. No good. And Stover tried to corral it. There's Fields. Her putback no good. It'll go out of bounds, and Mooney saved it. Tried to save it right at the last second. It'll stay with the Bulldogs. 22 seconds exactly as Allison checks in for Green. And like we kind of just talked about how that was Green that threw it away twice in a row. There's Boyce. Shakes the defender. She's good at that, man, weaving around. Her shot off the glass, no good. Fields will get the putback. Galena up top by 6 points. And this is kind of what it was earlier. 7 seconds, and Helms will throw it away. There's the bounce pass for Sarwinski at the buzzer, and she knocks it down. Oh, and that was a terrible end to the second quarter of action. Galena leads at 20-28. Titans have got a lot of work to do in the locker room, but they've corralled it from a bigger lead just tonight. So we will take a 2-minute break. We'll add up all the halftime totals, and then we'll see what Titans need to work on in the locker room. We'll be back here as we kick off the Crossing Construction halftime show in 2 minutes.
Call's service is outstanding in their field, especially for those that are stuck, outstanding in their field. Call's carries a wide selection of farm, industrial, and heavy-duty tires, all from the best brands in the business. And they've got farm service trucks ready to go. Plus, Call's continues to be the place folks go for car and truck tires, repairs, oil changes, and so much more. If you're in the market for new tires in Southeast Kansas, make the right call to Call's Service, 620-724-4121. See more at callservicellc.com.
As one of the oldest banks in southeast Kansas, Exchange State Bank is proud to be locally owned and operated. Exchange State Bank provides quality customer service supporting the growth of local businesses, agriculture, and the financial needs of families in the community. With competitive savings and loan products, online banking and mobile deposits, free debit cards, and more, Exchange State Bank is working to earn your business. To earn more, call 620-429-1873 or visit esbks.com. Exchange State Bank, you're not just banking, you're banking with friends.
Everybody can make something because I think everyone has a spark of creativity, and the reason that I have to keep making is because I don't think my life would be as fulfilling without it. If you make things yourself, that means you're not cowering in fear. You're out there taking chances. That, I think, is my way of saying I love you to the world. All right, now I want to hear why you make.
Share your own Why I Make story today. Visit whyimake.org.
When it comes to your health, there's no need to travel. Mercy Hospital Columbus offers an array of outpatient services such as physical therapy and infusions. Mercy also has private room swing bed services and respite care. The ER is open 24/7 with low wait times. Mercy cardiology physicians can even serve patients here. Choosing a small community hospital allows you to remain close to home while still receiving important medical care. Eliminate unnecessary time and travel by choosing Mercy Hospital Columbus.
Number one, obviously, is safety. We definitely call 811 to find out if there are any buried lines, fiber optic, whether it be telephone or pipeline or anything. Don't take a chance. Don't think you know and say, well, I don't remember anything being put in there. Call 811 and make sure that that's identified, that there isn't something there before you make that crossing. Because in the end, we want everybody going home.
Welcome back out here to Columbus High School. Nobody warming up tonight because, well, we got one game. The boys will take their turn tomorrow as we kick off the Crossing Construction halftime show. Your career awaits with Crossing Construction. Start with Crossland right out of high school with their internship and apprenticeship programs. You can learn more at crossland.com/careers. Laughing a little bit because I'm noticing now all of the softball and baseball gear on some of the players as they start practice today. Anticipating that season. We'll cover that all in just a minute. But right now, we'll take a look at some scoring totals for these two squads. We'll start with Columbus. They were down early on, then picked things back up, even had the lead for a minute, and are now down by 8. But they've come back from leads bigger than that. So hopefully that they'll work in the locker room and be able to find something, especially in stopping Sarwinski, because all 4 points now coming from the foul stripe. Anyway, leading scorer from Columbus is Katie Mooney. All of hers in the second quarter where she kind of got hot. She got 9. All from the outer perimeter tonight. I'm sure she's going to be limited coming out in the second half. Briley Johnson with a bucket in the first. She rounds it out with 2 tonight. Helms with a bucket in the first and then a 3 in the second. She's gotten 5 tonight. 2 points for Ruby Stover and 2 points for Ava Harmon. On the other side for the Bulldogs, they're led in scoring by Riley Boyce, who, I'm actually going to go look back at that game. And she did play, but she did not have as many points. She fouled out, and she only had 2 points in the entire ballgame, and that was one in the fourth quarter. So she's picked up steam here a little bit, and I think they're using her a lot more. She's got 9 in the ballgame, 4 in the first, and then 5 in the second. A trip to the foul stripe for her, and then an outer perimeter bucket, followed up by Mia Sarwinski, who not all of her points have come from the outer perimeter, except 2. She made a bucket there right at the end of the first half. She's got 7, 5 of those coming from the foul stripe. 5 points for Megan Fields, 4 in the second quarter with 1 of 2 from the foul line. In the first quarter, a 3 for Morgan Strong. She rounds it out there. All from the foul stripe for Sturgis with 2 points. Same story for Emma Smith. Those are your scoring totals for the first half. 4:26 left to go. When we come back, we'll let you know of a couple of the other girls' sub-state matches going on around the area tonight. Their scores are either getting close to done or at halftime, just like we are. We'll come back, continuing on with the Crossing Construction halftime show here in 2 minutes.
PregamePreps.net.
I used to drive an ambulance as an EMT, and I've always tried to be a safe driver. If people knew what I know, lives could be saved. In my car, if I see a truck or bus taking a turn, I know to take my time. When big vehicles turn right, they may swing wide to make the turn. If you try to sneak in, well, it's a lesson you'd rather not learn the hard way. When trucks and buses turn, let's you and I wait. It's our roads, it's our safety.
Roto-Rooter is proud to serve Southeast Kansas, offering sewer and drain cleaning, as well as septic and grease trap pumping 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. From toilet clogs to video inspections, sewer line repairs to complete replacements. To make an appointment, call 620-231-5630. That's 620-231-5630. Roto-Rooter, proud to support area high schools and student athletes. See the rad in names and numbers.
What would happen if I had to pick up the phone, call 911 for one of my family members or one of my neighbors? What would I do if no one was on the other end to respond? What if there was no 911? So you can be a part of the solution.
Anybody can be a firefighter. Male, female, younger, older.
We have school teachers. We have leaders in business.
Is me, you, anyone that wants to be.
There is no typical firefighter.
Having the right branding, graphics, and overall look to your business is vital. Luckily, there's Vital Signs in Columbus. Vital Signs Sign Company has been the four-stage choice for vibrant, eye-catching signage since 2001. From small stickers and leather patch hats to lighted pole signs, digital signs, banners, and more, Vital Signs takes you from concept to design to installation. Up your graphics and promotion game with Vital Signs. To see more of their work, follow them at facebook.com/Vital Signs Sign Company or call 620-429-3000.
We're back. 2 minutes until we start second half action here. Columbus down by 8, 20-28 over the Bulldogs. Got some work to do, but Coach Lee trying to draw something up on the bench, keep their season alive. Some scores from around the area tonight. It's a dogfight between Girard and Riverton. Girard up at Riverton on the girls' side, 16-14. So only by a bucket as they're in their halftime show, but still a lead for Girard. We'll see how that one goes. One of those teams, two good teams, getting knocked out tonight, and I think that's the same exact matchup on the boys' side tomorrow. We'll talk about that after this one ends. And then it will be a big victory for Frontenac. They will win it 57-26 over Caney Valley, where the boys play tomorrow night. So, hopefully the Titans on the boys' side will pick up a win, but we still got to get through this one. 20-28. Titans are down by 8 points. They've come back from leads that are bigger than that, which makes you think that they can do the same here, but Galena's going to try to pick things up in the second half. That's what they did the last time these two teams met, and Titans did not start off well. So, and they're probably going to try to limit Katie Mooney. That's something you gotta think about. They've limited Sarwinski only to the foul stripe tonight, which is good. But you got to wonder if she hits him. She's probably going to hit him at the right opportune time. So I didn't see how that goes. Anyway, we'll get started here with the second half action, third quarter. It'll be Titan basketball. Mooney bounces it in for Helms, and we're off and running. Don't lose grip of this game. Score quickly and efficiently. They weave it around the perimeter. Jump shot on the way from Helms and no good. And Sarwinski will control it. Trying to pull their lead to 10. She bounces it off the glass, no good. And Allison will take it down. Here's the opportunity to cut it to 6. Helms races it up against Sarwinski. Here's Mooney on the right side for Johnson. I'm going to try to get in her face because, all of her points have come from that perimeter line. There's Johnson for 3, too strong, and Allison could have come down with that one. Sarwinski will try to direct some traffic here for Galena and set things up. Still weaving it around. I don't know if she's trying to set something up. I mean, she pretty much just takes it through when she wants, and she takes it right there. No good. Allison comes down with it. Literally, as I say that, she takes it. Just kind of shows you that Sarwinski's not afraid to pop the trigger on that thing. Here's Mooney for Helms. Harmon stuck in traffic. Mooney for 3. No good. And Sarwinski will corral that one. Nearly went out of her hand. She corrals it. And she will slow it down before she crosses half court. And that's Boyce. On the outside, across court for Sturgis. She tries her hand at a 3 and swishes it. 11 points. Galena on top. Now Titans have got to work quickly. 6:03 left to go here in the third. There's Harmon inside, and we'll get a blocking foul as Trinity Green will check in. That will go against, I believe, Ava. Should be her 4th.
Sounds like number 12, Ava Harmon, her 4th.
She's played big defense tonight, but she unfortunately, she just hasn't had time to really get in the offense. She's got 2 in the game, and that was at the start of it. And I don't know what we're waiting on. I think, well, no, they're not checking Sarwinski out. I'd say that'd be a dumb move. Do we have a, I don't know. Don't know what we're waiting on. Still lost. Anyway. Galena ball, 5:48 left to go. That was strong. And that was Sarwinski that handed it off. She has the ball back again. Trying to keep up with it. There's another 3 on the way. No good. Fields comes down with it. Pokes it for Strong. At the elbow. Sarwinski from downtown. That looked good. Does not go in. But now Columbus really needs something to set up from the outer perimeter. They're have an 11-point deficit to cut. Mooney tries it here from the corner. No good. And here comes Boyce. Game's not over. And Sarwinski just throws up a shot. No good. I think Galena could have probably set something better up there. We'll take it, though. There's Helms. Johnson from the outside. No good. And that's just where they're trying him. They're starting to get desperate. You can see it in their face. And Sarwinski going to take her time. Sarwinski from the elbow knocks it down.
2 points, Sarwinski.
(20-33). Titans have a 13-point deficit to cut. Let's see if they can do it. There's Mooney from the outside. No good. There's Green for the rebound. And there's Allison with another shot. A toast to Titans under there. Finally, something falls. And it's still not back within single digits. Columbus will need another bucket to do that in hopes of Galena not scoring on this possession. My goodness. Out of the many shot attempts, finally one goes in. There's Fields. She'll drive baseline. Nearly threw it away. They're Strong. Outside for Sturgis. Her 3, no good. Galena fans buried their head in their hands. They thought that was going in. Mooney. Need a 3 here. Mooney will take it. And no good. And I don't know how there wasn't a foul underneath the basket. Here comes Boyce the other way. She goes up quick. And they'll get a whistle and a foul. So Boyce will take her shot at the foul line, trying to pull this game back within 13 for Galena.
Her 3rd, 2nd. Sitting number 2, right?
That would be on Helms. They have her for 3. I have her for 2. I don't know what I missed. Boys will knock down the first.
Checking in for the Bulldogs. Number 35, Emma Smith. At number 22, Keatington Holden.
And second one rolls out as Galena will run a full court press, trying to stop Columbus offensively and get it across. Helms will race it up. Back it out for Johnson. Helms inside, and they'll get a whistle and a foul.
That was on number 10, Mia Sarwinski, her second team foot.
That was on Sarwinski, second personal. Mooney inbounds it for Johnson. I need a 3 here desperately. Pulling this back within single digits. Helms will drive baseline. Long 2 rattles in. Didn't really rattle in, nothing but net. We'll give it to her. 24-34. Columbus within 10. 2:56 left to go in the third. Nearly poked away by Briley Johnson. It will go backcourt. Boyce on the wing. She tries the long 3. Rattles out no good. Oh. My, oh my. Here's Columbus on the offensive end. Mooney trying to shake Sarwinski. Not going to be able to do so. There's a long pass for Johnson inside for Allison. Outside for Helms, top of the key. Passed up to 3. He'll take it inside herself, and she knocks it down. Maybe that's how you figure this out. Columbus back within single digits. I don't know, but Helms with 2 quick ones. 2 quick buckets, takes a shot inside, and knocks it down. You need to get hot quick in order to pull yourself back within it. They're within 8. There's Sarwinski inside for Smith. Her shot no good. There's Johnson for the board. 155. I don't like sub-state games. There's Allison. She answers on the other end. And Columbus back within 6. Count them out of it and starting to try to make an effort to crawl back within this ball game. 1:49 left to go. Shockey calls full timeout. We'll take it with him. We return here to Columbus High School after this.
Your health, there's no need to travel. Mercy Hospital Columbus offers an array of outpatient services such as physical therapy and infusions. Mercy also has private room swing bed services and respite care. The ER is open 24/7 with low wait times. Mercy cardiology physicians can even serve patients here. Choosing a small community hospital allows you to remain close to home while still receiving important medical care. Eliminate unnecessary time and travel by choosing Mercy Hospital Columbus.
I said a full timeout, but then Coach Shockey let his bench go, and I was a little concerned. So you don't want to miss a minute of action on a good game. 28-34. Columbus, once down by 13, has now crawled it once again back within 6, and I don't know if Coach Lee really understands what's going on, but just got to stop Galena offensively. That's really the only key to it. Columbus has been decent on the defensive end, but just hasn't gotten looks to fall. There's Sarwinski. And she fakes it. Sarwinski hasn't got much to fall tonight, unless it's from the foul stripe. There she is for 3. Announcer thinks will bite me. Boyce for 3. Rolls out on her, no good. Cut away at the lead a little bit. Here's Helms. Good looks. Don't need to race it just yet. 1:14 left to go in the third. You still got 8 minutes of play left. Try to find something nice. Don't be sloppy with your passing. Johnson finds a good look inside and lays it off the glass and good. That's what I'm talking about. He found an opening inside, and Columbus has cut it back to 4 points. Now Galena's really going to try to set up something from the outer perimeter to answer in a bigger fashion and pull it back up to 7. We'll see if they can do so. I believe that was Strong. Now Boyce. Over to Sarwinski. Back to Strong at the top of the key. She passed up to 3. Boyce. Over to Sarwinski. Here she goes. And that's her time to hit it, of course. What did I say? 30-37. Columbus needs to answer. Even if it's in the form of a 2, honestly, you still got 8 minutes to play. The thing about Sarwinski is that even if you get on top of her, she's not going to hesitate. You're still going to take it. And that's the frustrating part, is that she's hard to control. And there's Johnson. I think they're going to get a foul on the perimeter. And that, I'm not sure who that's going to go against.
Number 12.
Morgan Strong. That's the first personal on Strong. 30-37. Johnson Inbound it, left baseline. Trying to clear some space. There's Green. Her pass poked away. And there's Boyce with plenty of room, and she'll get mauled. Shot no good. I don't know what I would have done in that situation, to be honest with you. And that will go against Ellie Helms, her fourth. She's in some foul trouble. I don't know if you pull her out or not. She's done some good scoring for you. She's obviously good on defense, but that's why I'm not getting paid the big bucks. And there's Riley Boyce, her first one up and in. Galena will try to pull it back in within double digits. It's just like, ugh. Now you think they're going to try to pull away with it again. I don't like sub-state games. I've said it once tonight, and I'll say it again. There's 9. They're a 9-point lead for Galena, and that pass stripped away. Sarwinski will pick it up too strong. The putback no good at the buzzer. Oh, sloppy at the end of every quarter. That's something, if you end up winning this game, that's something you really got to clean up, because tonight, if you're trying to show this on film, it's not going to look good. Titans are down by 9 points. They got 8 minutes to fix it. We'll see if they can. We return here to Columbus High School after this.
As one of the oldest banks in southeast Kansas, Exchange State Bank is proud to be locally owned and operated. Exchange State Bank provides quality customer service supporting the growth of local businesses, agriculture, and the financial needs of families in the community. With competitive savings and loan products, online banking and mobile deposits, free debit cards, and more, Exchange State Bank is working to earn your business. To earn more, call 620-429-1873 or visit esbks.com. Exchange State Bank, you're not just banking, you're banking with friends.
When it comes to your health, there's no need to travel. Mercy Hospital Columbus offers an array of outpatient services such as physical therapy and infusions. Mercy also has private room swing bed services and respite care. The ER is open 24/7 with low wait times. Mercy cardiology physicians can even serve patients here. Choosing a small community hospital allows you to remain close to home while still receiving important medical care. Eliminate unnecessary time and travel by choosing Mercy Hospital Columbus.
Back here for fourth quarter action. Columbus down by 9. Galena ball. Here's Sarwinski. She just hit her first 3 of the ball game. And there's Boyce, who's been prominent from pretty much everywhere tonight. A lot different player than what they saw the first time around. And there's Sturgis. Nearly threw it away. I think Helms grabbed it. It'll stay with Galena. She touched it, trying to save it before it went out of bounds. Couldn't get there. Just barely ran out of time. Sarwinski will inbound it. Long for Fields, and they'll throw it away. Fields could not contain it. It will go back to Columbus. 7:42. This is all the time you got left to figure things out. I mean, if Moonigan did what you do in the second quarter, it'd be fine by me. And they'll get a foul on Morgan Strong as Mooney was headed. Tried to get it inside. She was headed around, and we'll go against Strong. Second personal on her. Third team foul. Team foul's tied at 3. Titans will try to set it up offensively again. There's Johnson. Needs some out of perimeter action here desperately. Helms will fake it, weave it around for Allison. She nearly lost it. Got it back, and they'll get a foul on, I believe, Fields. That's the 4th team foul.
Foul on number 34.
It's her 3rd personal. Johnson will inbound it long for Harmon. Pass nearly poked away. She retains it out for Johnson. Boy's trying to get inside there, man. They'll get a travel on Ellie Helms. Ball will go back to Galena. A lot of time there wasted that you needed to be scoring, and unfortunately, nothing changed on the board except the clock. Sarwinski will pass it for Sturgis. Now Boyce, thought about the 3, passed it up. Strong will take it. No good. Helms will come up with it and nearly threw it away. She'll get it out inside the lane, and she'll back it out. Surprised Galena didn't do more there on the defensive end to try to get it. Here's inside for Harmon, out for Helms. Her hand out of 3, and she knocked it down. Now you think Galena's going to pull away with this game, and there comes Columbus rallying back again. 6:40 left to go. Still time. There's not a reason to hit the panic button, I would say, unless Galena hits a triple here on this possession. And you can't answer on the other end. There's Sturgis inside, and they'll get a travel on her. I was about to say, I thought they were going to call a foul, and I was going to be like, that's probably the most ticky-tack foul that I have seen all season. But nope, just a travel. So Titans, hey, just hit a 3 here. That's all you got to do. That's my game plan. Working right now against Galena. And inside for a good look. Mooney will try it short. Here comes Sarwinski. Over to Sturgis. Inside for Fields. Out for Boyce. She worked on a couple of defenders. Sturgis open for 3, and she hits. Oh. She was wide open, too, and that's what's unfortunate about it. Just when you think Columbus may have an opportunity to pull back in, Galena answers. Columbus needs to answer now. Johnson for Helms. Don't be afraid to take it now. There's Mooney from the corner, short, and there's Strong for the rebound. 5:35 left to play. And there's Boyce. She takes it up and lays it off the glass and good. Coach Leak calls a full timeout. Columbus down by 11. Now's the time to hit the panic button, I would probably say. So we will take it with it when we return here to Columbus High School in 1 minute.
Having the right branding, graphics, and overall look to your business is vital. Luckily, there's Vital Signs in Columbus. Vital Signs Sign Company has been the four-stage choice for vibrant, eye-catching signage since 2001. From small stickers and leather patch hats to lighted pole signs, digital signs, banners, and more, Vital Signs takes you from concept to design to installation. Up your graphics and promotion game with Vital Signs. To see more of their work, follow them at facebook.com/Vital Signs Sign Company or call 620-429-3000. Whether you're trying to make the most of the next harvest, navigating a changing business landscape, or planning for the next chapter in your life, the professionals at Prime Accounting Solutions are here to help. With 10 locations, Prime Accounting offers convenient, friendly accounting and tax services at a fair price. Payroll, bookkeeping, business planning, personal tax filing, and more. And now Prime is the place to go for insurance. Titan fans can find us at 404B North Grand in Pittsburgh or call 620-232-7305. To find a location near you, go to primeaccounting.net.
Titans have their work cut out for them, an 11-point deficit to cut. And 5 minutes to do it. We'll see. Anytime you have the opportunity to take 3, I guess that's what you do. I don't know. A coach has to decide between setting up for good looks. There's Green with an early shot. Allison will come down with the board, and she lays it up and in. Columbus back within 9. You have to stop Galena. No 3s. Even if it's a trip to the foul stripe, that's okay. That's better than having a 3, and Sarwinski's not afraid to take him. That was Strong. Out for Boyce, I believe. Yeah, hands it off for Morgan Strong. And she'll just try it. No good. If that would have went in, that would have been frustrating because that's just like, what do you do? There's Harmon over to Helms. Top for Johnson. Back out to Helms. She'll take it inside to Strong. And there's the rebound from Fields and tipped out of there. And they'll get a pushing foul on Macy Allison.
Fouls on type number 25, Macy Allison.
Her third personal. Team fouls tied at 4. Katie Mooney will check in. As Kinsey Holden will check in for Galena. There's Boyce over to Sarwinski. They've found a combination together. Sturgis inside for Smith. Out for Boyce. Now Sturgis again. Cross court for Sarwinski. Only wasn't paying attention. She corralled it. That's how quick she is. And she'll go baseline and get fouled. So it's probably a good time to start doing that. You're down by 9, but unfortunately, Sarwinski's not the one that you want to foul. And that will be the 5th on Ava Harmon, and she'll foul out. She fouls out with 2 points, and new season possibly over tonight. Not a senior. Like we said, we're not going to be shedding any tears tonight because nobody's season ends here this evening. And there's a turnover. Somehow, some way. Columbus ball, 4:05 to go. And Helms will roll it across, try to save as much time as you can. Johnson up top for Helms. And I don't know if that was a pass intended for Allison or a shot. It'll go back to Galena. And Columbus has just been absolutely sloppy with the ball tonight. Not the night to do it. 3:53 left to go. Would say this game's probably over, but you know what? We'll keep our heads held high, and it's a near turnover, and ball will go back to Columbus. They've been a little sloppy with the passing. Coach Jockey calls timeout. I think it is the 30-second timeout from him. Columbus down by 9. We'll take it with him. We return here to Columbus High School after this.
The oldest banks in southeast Kansas, Exchange State Bank is proud to be locally owned and operated. Exchange State Bank provides quality customer service supporting the growth of local businesses, agriculture, and the financial needs of families in the community. With competitive savings and loan products, online banking and mobile deposits, free debit cards, and more, Exchange State Bank is working to earn your business. To earn more, call 620-429-1873 or visit esbks.com. Exchange State Bank, you're not just banking, you're banking with friends.
Neither team needed much of that. Glad we only took 30 seconds and didn't start another commercial. 3:49 left to go. Columbus down by 9. Ugh. Not a pretty game. Not a pretty game. Tough one to end off on. Helms will take it inside. Jump shot for her. No good. And there's Smith for the board. And she'll back it out. And Johnson tried to save it. Tried to do her best. Unfortunately, couldn't get it to go. Or couldn't contain it. It'll go back to Galena. As Arista Sturgis and Megan Fields check back in. There's Boyce. Sarwinski will drive in, take it up strong, floats it over the basket. No good. Sarwinski has not had a good night, and Helms will throw it away. And when you think you might have an opportunity to corral this game back in, and you lose it, I think if there's one thing you can take from tonight is the passing has just not been what it has been these last few weeks. And that's unfortunate to see because they were looking so good for a while. And tonight, things have kind of fallen apart under Galena, and Sarwinski will weave it around and try to make a mess of the defense and try to burn some clock as we're under 3 minutes to play. And they will get a push and foul on Ellie Helms, and I believe she'll foul out. I believe that's on her, and it is. So she fouls out with, let's count. She fouls out with 12 points tonight. So far, as long as no more points are scored, that is Galena's leading scorer. Or Columbus's leading scorer, I'm sorry. Trinity Green will check in. So, but Helms with a impressive freshman year. Had a lot of big moments. A player to watch for Columbus over the next few. Sarwinski for Smith. Now Sarwinski, and they just got to start to dribble things out here. 2:27. There's the pass for Smith outside for Boyce. And they will try to dribble this thing out as long as you can. I'd get in and foul him. Oh. And they're just letting her dribble it around. And finally, Katie Mooney will take. Oh! He'll get a charge.
Offensive foul, after 2, Riley Doris, or third, take care.
It's her third foul, and I don't know why we didn't do that earlier. Katie Mooney just fell down, and they gave her the charge. I mean, now you got to score quick. Katie Mooney will take it inside. No good. They'll get a whistle and a foul. 1:55 left to go. You got to sink both of them. That would pull you back within 7. That will go against Smith, her first personal.
For 0, to the line for 2.
These are crucial. Mooney knocks down the first, her first points of the fourth quarter. We talked about how they were probably going to limit her coming out of the locker room, and that's pretty much what they have done. Mooney makes this one. It pulls it back within 7. Fight for a rebound here. Oh, man. And Mooney will knock them both down. So they'll let the Bulldogs have it. They'll try to reach around Sarwinski, and they'll get a foul on her. So Sarwinski will now go to the foul line. She'll make them. That puts Galena in the bonus. That will be the second on Mooney. .151 left to go. Sarwinski knocks the first. Trying to pull it back within 9.
That's the fourth.
That's not a situation I'm like, what are you supposed to do? Sarwinski knocks them both down. And Mooney being trapped in the backcourt. I don't know how that's not a reach-in foul. There's Green. Over to Johnson. She'll take it inside and scramble on the court for the ball. Allison controls it. And her shot rattles in. Call it timeout. Or not. Okay. Back within 7. Now you really got to start fouling. There's Boyce. Come on, get up on him. Green has no fouls in the game, and she'll commit one. There you go. So if somebody's going to foul, it needs to be Trinity Green, and she did. So 1:14. And Boyce at the foul line. She's made quite a few tonight as well, so you can only hope she misses these, but probably not likely. She knocks the first one down. So Galena will try to pull it back within 9 once again.
Boys.
And if they do, I'd pretty much call this ball game. You always like to hold out hope, but sometimes you just can't. Second one, knocked both of them down. Allison for Stover. Now Mooney tries it from the outer perimeter short. And Fields will come down with it. And now we will tick under a minute, and that will do it. Galena will win the sub-state here against Columbus. I don't know if you'd call it an upset. These teams are pretty well matched up with one another. And Columbus will lay off of the pressure and just let Galena have it. As it is within 9 points. Not much you can do. An upsetting end. A lot to take from this season and this squad all coming back. I don't know if Mooney was trying to just poke him away. And Coach Shockey, for some reason, is going to call timeout. Just let it in, but okay. We'll take a 30-second one, and we'll come back to Columbus High School with the end of this one after this.
The oldest banks in southeast Kansas, Exchange State Bank is proud to be locally owned and operated. Exchange State Bank provides quality customer service supporting the growth of local businesses, agriculture, and the financial needs of families in the community. With competitive savings and loan products, online banking and mobile deposits, free debit cards, and more, Exchange State Bank is working to earn your business. To earn more, call 620-429-1873 or visit esbks.com. Exchange State Bank, you're not just banking, you're banking with friends.
We'll finish this one out here from Columbus. Galena wins at 48-39. Like I said, still wouldn't really call it an upset. But Titans backed off the pressure, thinking a little too early. 3 seconds, 2-1, and that will do it. And there's the final buzzer. Columbus will end their season at 11-10. Despite the first round loss, they actually had a better season record-wise than what it was last year, even though they went deeper into the playoffs by a game. Galena will play most likely Cherryville at Girard coming up on Thursday night, I believe. Yeah, that was it. So, Galena wins. I'm going to write the score down before I forget it. I don't know if we'll talk to Coach Lead or not. Probably not the happiest man on the planet right now. Titans were not in their best effort tonight. But the things you can take from this season, we'll talk about all that and more. We'll recap the scoring totals and we'll get out of here. We'll return to Columbus High School after this 2-minute timeout.
Columbus.
Call's service is outstanding in their field, especially for those that are stuck, outstanding in their field. Call's carries a wide selection of farm, industrial, and heavy-duty tires, all from the best brands in the business. And they've got farm service trucks ready to go. Plus, Call's continues to be the place folks go for car and truck tires, repairs, oil changes, and so much more. If you're in the market for new tires in Southeast Kansas, make the right call to Call's Service, 620-724-4121. See more at callservicellc.com.
As one of the oldest banks in southeast Kansas, Exchange State Bank is proud to be locally owned and operated. Exchange State Bank provides quality customer service supporting the growth of local businesses, agriculture, and the financial needs of families in the community. With competitive savings and loan products, online banking and mobile deposits, free debit cards, and more, Exchange State Bank is working to earn your business. To earn more, call 620-429-1873 or visit esbks.com. Exchange State Bank, you're not just banking, you're banking with friends.
Welcome back to Columbus High School. As we are ending off the Lady Titan season here, they will finish 11-10 as they fall in, like we said, record-wise, these teams were the 4 and 5 seed. It's not really an upset. Columbus had the higher record, but both teams, I think, were pretty equally matched. Galena just came out on top tonight, 48-39, to end the Lady Titan season a little earlier than expected, a little earlier than what we wanted, but hopefully that momentum, this anger that they're probably feeling right now in the locker room will carry into next year. Because like we said, everybody that played tonight's coming back. So hopefully this is some decent experience for them. They'll have a better look at it next year. But that's still a long ways away. We've got still more action going up. And it gives us one less day at Girard, but you know what? If it's for a sub-state game, I guess you take it. Looking at some scoring totals tonight, the leading scorer for Columbus is Katie Mooney. She rounded the night out with 13 points. She had 9 at the half, all in the second quarter, and then she picked up a bucket in the third and then a trip to the foul stripe Near the late stretch of the game, she rounds it out with 13 tonight. She's followed up by Ellie Helms, who fouls out. Looking at the positives of this, I mean, a star in Columbus basketball is Ellie Helms right now. I mean, she's got a lot of momentum, and she's a freshman, and she's already playing like an upperclassman, and she's already doing things that you typically see in people that have a lot more experience. So to think that, all this talent's coming back is a real nice feeling. Even though you lost tonight, you're a young team, and you're going against players like Boyce and Sturgis and Sarwinski, whose names we've been repeating for years now. So it's good to know that you actually have somebody on the other end of that that's coming back. Other scoring totals tonight, Macy Allison, 6 points all in the second half. Ava Harmon with a bucket in there as well, and Briley Johnson with 4. For the Bulldogs, after only getting 2 points and fouling out the last time these two teams met, or getting close to fouling out, Riley Boyce is the leading scorer with 16. She had 9 at the half and nearly doubled her points in the second half. 14 for Mia Sarwinski, 8 points for Arista Sturgis. Megan Fields had 5. Morgan Strong, she had 3, and Emma Smith had 2. And that rounded things out for the Bulldogs. So they will take the win tonight, 48-39. I know there's probably some Bulldogs watching, so we will jump onto this really quick, and we'll show you the bracket of where things are going to go from here. So Galena, I don't have footage of that game. I don't know if it's I know it's being played right now. It's most likely over, or just starting to end, depending on how close it is. I don't think it's very close. Cherryvale, the number 1 seed, will be taking on the 5 seed in Galena up at Girard Thursday. Sometime. To be decided is what they put there. And Frontenac wins tonight over Caney Valley. They will take on... Well, you know what? We'll find that score for you coming up in just a minute. We'll take another 2-minute timeout. We'll come back here and finalize that score for you, and then look at the boys bracket coming up here after this.
Whether you're trying to make the most of the next harvest, navigating a changing business landscape, or planning for the next chapter in your life, the professionals at Prime Accounting Solutions are here to help. With 10 locations, Prime Accounting offers convenient, friendly accounting and tax services at a fair price. Payroll, bookkeeping, business planning, personal tax filing, and more. And now Prime is the place to go for insurance. Titan fans can find us at 404B North Grand in Pittsburgh, or call 620-232-7305. To find a location near you, go to primeaccounting.net. Roto-Rooter is proud to serve Southeast Kansas, offering sewer and drain cleaning, as well as septic and grease trap pumping 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. From toilet clogs to video inspections, sewer line repairs to complete replacements. To make an appointment, call 620-231-5630. That's 620-231-5630. Roto-Rooter, proud to support area high schools and student athletes. See the rad in names and numbers. Having the right branding, graphics, and overall look to your business is vital. Luckily, there's Vital Signs in Columbus. Vital Signs Sign Company has been the 4-stage choice for vibrant, eye-catching signage since 2001. From small stickers and leather patch hats to lighted pole signs, digital signs, banners, and more, Vital Signs takes you from concept to design to installation. Up your graphics and promotion game with Vital Signs. To see more of their work, follow them at facebook.com/Vital Signs Sign Company or call 620-429-3000.
Question: what will you find on all over-the-counter or OTC medicine packages to help you choose the right drug and use it safely? The answer: the drug facts label. This label lists the medicine's active ingredients and purpose, how much to take, and warnings you should know before using it. Remember, even OTC medicines you buy without a prescription can cause side effects you don't want. So follow the information listed on the drug facts label. For more information, visit fda.gov/drug facts label. A message from the U.S. Food and Drug Administration.
Number 1, obviously, is safety. We definitely call 811 to find out if there are any buried lines, fiber optic, whether it be telephone or pipeline or anything. Don't take a chance. Don't think you know and say, well, I don't remember anything being put in there. Call 811 and make sure that that's identified, that there isn't something there before you make that crossing. Because in the end, we want everybody going home.
Welcome back here to Columbus High School as the Lady Titans season will end tonight here at home against the Galena Bulldogs. You know, that's kind of the thing about playoffs, is that your season kind of resets and you can take a different approach to things. Titans, unfortunately, were just rough early on. Picked things up a little bit in the second. They started to look a lot better, and things really started to fall apart later in the game. But you see this all the time. I've been through it, unfortunately, quite a bit, where you see the tears roll out at the end of a season. Players a little upset, even if they're not really saying goodbye to anyone. It's always unfortunate to be the first team out of it. But, you know, they've got some stuff to work on. Like I said, you know, we got people coming back. So, not many tears tonight. There'll be more on the boys' side whenever. Hopefully not. Hopefully I don't get to see any tears. Hopefully it's tears of joy. That's the way we'll put it. But we'll talk about that coming up here in just a minute. 48-39, the final score tonight. Galena's season hangs on. Titans will fall tonight. The boys will take their turn tomorrow. We'll put that one up here for you really quickly. So the boys are taking on. They come in as the second seed, so they've got a little easier go of things this time around. They will take on Caney Valley tomorrow night at 7 o'clock here from Titan Fieldhouse. So they've got a little easier go around in the first part of the bracket. Then they will either face Cherryville or Frontenac. So the potential to face a team 3 times coming up in the semifinals for Columbus. I'm sure Columbus will win the first round game, but you know, never know. I kind of thought that Columbus would win this one, but things didn't go the way that we had planned. But you know, you'll pick things back up. You know, you'll be sad for a little bit. You know, you'll kind of reminisce on the season and the memories you made, and then you'll come back. And softball season starts on the 23rd. So I know that we've got some potential in softball, so I don't think these girls can be too upset knowing that they've got a really good season coming up. An upset ending last year in the semifinals to Baxter. I think it was just because our seniors had been inexperienced. I think now that we've got a pretty loaded senior class coming back that has been to several state tournaments and in different sports, they'll try things again. But we'll talk a little bit more about that. The boys' side, this is another loaded sub-state. Nothing changes. Big. I really don't know what to say. Just big players all around. It's hard to even get an easy first round game. Proved that tonight. Caney Valley is 8-12. We are 16-4. So as long as the Titans, you know, you can't just walk out on the floor and win. You've got to show up. But as long as we can actually, you know, shoot some baskets, I think we'll be okay. I don't know anything about Caney Valley basketball. I do know that Girard nearly ended Girard's state championship run a few years ago in the semifinals. Girard crawled back from it. I don't know how good they are now. I don't know how tough their league is. I don't know really anything about them. We'll try to do some research before tomorrow. Coach Fleet's still in the locker room. We'll take one more time out, and then we'll wrap things up here from Columbus High School because we got to do this all again tomorrow. So we'll come back, recap this game. I still don't know the score of the Girard and Riverton game. I'll try to wait for Girard to end their broadcast, and then we'll try to take a peek at it because they've got some weird live setting to where I actually can't go back and look. But we'll come back and we'll rewatch this, and we'll be back to Columbus High School after this.
Make the most of the next harvest, navigating a changing business landscape, or planning for the next chapter in your life. The professionals at Prime Accounting Solutions are here to help. With 10 locations, Prime Accounting offers convenient, friendly accounting and tax services at a fair price. Payroll, bookkeeping, business planning, personal tax filing, and more. And now Prime is the place to go for insurance. Titan fans can find us at 404B North Grand in Pittsburgh or call 620-232-7305. To find a location near you, go to primeaccounting.net. Roto-Rooter is proud to serve Southeast Kansas, offering sewer and drain cleaning, as well as septic and grease trap pumping 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. From toilet clogs to video inspections, sewer line repairs to complete replacements. To make an appointment, call 620-231-5630. That's 620-231-5630. Roto-Rooter. Proud to support area high schools and student athletes. See the red in names and numbers. Having the right branding, graphics, and overall look to your business is vital. Luckily, there's Vital Signs in Columbus. Vital Signs Sign Company has been the four-stage choice for vibrant, eye-catching signage since 2001. From small stickers and leather patch hats to lighted pole signs, digital signs, banners, and more, Vital Signs takes you from concept to design to installation. Up your graphics and promotion game with Vital Signs. To see more of their work, follow them at facebook.com/Vital Signs Sign Company or call 620-429-3000.
Question: what will you find on all over-the-counter or OTC medicine packages to help you choose the right drug and use it safely? The answer: the drug facts label. This label lists the medicine's active ingredients and purpose, how much to take, and warnings you should know before using it. Remember, even OTC medicines you buy without a prescription can cause side effects you don't want. So follow the information listed on the drug facts label. For more information, visit fda.gov/drug facts label. A message from the U.S. Food and Drug Administration.
Number one, obviously, is safety. We definitely call 811 to find out if there are any buried lines, fiber optic, whether it be telephone or pipeline or anything. Don't take a chance. Don't think you know and say, well, I don't remember anything being put in there. Call 811 and make sure that that's identified, that there isn't something there before you make that crossing. Because in the end, we want everybody going home.
Welcome back one last time here to Columbus High School. I don't know the score of the Riverton game, but just based on the reactions, I'm assuming Girard won it. So they will have a semifinal game on the girls' side there against whoever. I believe they'll probably take on Frontenac. So a tough game for them Thursday at home. Of course, they'll get a home game there, and then Girard will play Riverton tomorrow in the boys' sub-state. Of course, we will have the game against Caney Valley for the quarterfinals of the boys' side tomorrow. We'll be back here at 7 o'clock. Thanks, everybody, for joining us. The girls' season will end tonight. Stay tuned for softball. We will be back here tomorrow night for boys' action. Until then, thanks for watching, and good night.
Columbus Sports Live is presented by Mercy of Columbus. Also by